We spoke to the chief investigating officer of the case, Detective Rob Dupree.
Yes, the thing that bothered me most was when I went down to Cooter Valley, where Matthew was, and the thing that bothered me most is seeing him, touching him. As a homicide detective, you look at bodies. This kid is sitting here, fighting all his life, trying to make it. I wanted it so by the book, you know?
Aaron Kreifels.
Because it's kind of unbelievable to me, you know, that I happen to be the one who found him. Because the big question with me, like with my religion, is why did God want me to find him?
I can take
Catherine Connolly.
So what that means is not letting my 12-year-old son walk the streets, seeing a truck do a U-turn and thinking it's coming after me, having to stop because I'm shaking so bad, when in fact the pickup truck was not coming after me, but my response was to have my heart in my mouth.
Matt Galloway.
If I had amazing hindsight of 2020 to have stopped what occurred, and I keep thinking, I should have noticed. These guys shouldn't have been talking to this guy. I should not have had my head down for those 20 seconds while I was washing dishes. Things I could have done. What in the hell was I thinking?
One of the things that happened when I got to the fence.
Reggie Flutie.
There was just such an overwhelming amount of blood. And we tried to wear protective gloves, but we had a really cheap sheriff at the time, and he bought us shit gloves, you know? You put them on, and they just kept breaking. So finally you just ran out of gloves, you know? And you figure, well, you know, don't hesitate, you know? That's what your mind tells you all the time, don't hesitate. And so you keep moving, and you try to help Matthew and find an airway, and, you know, that's what you do.
Quite frankly, I wanted to lash out at someone, not at Matthew. Please understand, not one of us was mad at Matthew, but we maybe wanted to squeeze McKinney's head off. And I think about Henderson, you know, and how two absolutely human beings can cause so much grief for so many people.
Both Aaron McKinney and Russell Henderson both pled not guilty to the charges. Their girlfriends, Chastity Paisley and Kristen Price, also pled not guilty after being charged as accessories after the fact.